Hi, welcome. I've just bought a new Raspberry Pi 4 desktop kit, the full Monty. Let's see what's in it. Well, we've got the Raspberry Pi official USB-C power supply, which is a higher power rating. The Raspberry Pi official mouse, and the Raspberry Pi itself, already in the new Raspberry Pi case. So look, squeeze there, it comes off, and inside we've got some rubber feet. There's the new Raspberry 4 Model B, looking very good. New C-type connector for power, two HDMI 4K outputs, and the mic socket, and the SD socket, plus a screen with the LEDs. Also, we've got the SD card with the Noobs software loaded. We've got two HDMI cables for the dual output, two monitors, the official Raspberry Pi keyboard and hub built in, and new Raspberry Pi Beginner's Guide 2nd edition manual. Let's take a look at the keyboard, which needs to be opened. There we are, matching colours. The Raspberry Pi symbol instead of a Windows symbol, which is nice. 3 USB ports and the connector. Let's take a look at the beginner's guide, how to use your new computer. Fresh off the press. You can smell it. With an easy guide to how to set it up and exactly what you can do with it. Which looks very good. Okay, let's put the rubber feet onto the bottom of the case. These just peel off stick on as such, as so. Nice and sturdy. Let's take a look at the Raspberry Pi mouse, official mouse. Okay, I need to cut the so I've got the white and red traditional colouring. Very good. Matching the case. I'll plug that into as you can see, there's two USB 3 and two USB 2s. This will be okay in a USB 2. And the Raspberry Pi Type C power supply. UK, of course. All has the Raspberry Pi logo, as does that. Take out the HDMI connectors, cables, nicely packaged. Even with that, of course, will go into the first slot. Power supply, nice long cable. Right, I'll just connect this up. Right, so just to connect up a few more things and unpackaged a bit more. Let's connect up. So I've connected up the mouse, I've connected up a screen, and now let's connect up the keyboard. Oh no, I can plug the mouse into the keyboard. Of course. Still leaves all of the sockets open on there, and the actual Pi. Let's connect up the keyboard now to one of the USB 2s. Should pass through nicely. Right, so we'll have the software that's on an micro SD card. That of course won't open. because I'm doing it wrong. Oh, your sister. And the software can be is on a 16 gig SanDisk, which we can now plug in to the bottom. Pi 4. Sits in there nice and snugly. Okay, right, for fun I've decided just to connect this Raspberry Pi up for cost effectiveness just to an old TV, and I've just booted it up after connecting it to the TV, and we've got the welcome to Raspberry Pi start menu option. It says welcome to Raspberry Pi desktop. Before you start using it, there are a few things to set up. Press next to get started. So I'll do that. United Kingdom, British, time zone London, use English language. So I'm based in England. So I'll enter a new password. I'll just pause the video while I do that. So searching for networks. It's found my my network. I shall pause again while I put that in. Programming with Python. Shutting down. Now you've explored the Raspberry desktop, it's time to learn a very important skill. Safely shutting down your Raspberry Pi. Like any computer, the Raspberry Pi keeps the files you're working on in volatile memory. Memory which is emptied when the system is switched off. This is an essential guide. I think it's about £10. Yes, £10 to buy. It comes with this desktop kit. You can buy the Pi on its own. This is the 4GB version, which is the biggest of the new Raspberry Pi Model Bs. I got that because I wanted the fullest capacity of it. I think it's £54 to buy on its own without the case. The case being about £8. I think the keyboard and mouse together are about £22, and then each cable I think is about £5 each. The software is about £8 on the card, I think. So I think the price of the desktop kit that I paid is £115. And then it was £2.99 delivery, which is a van delivery in the UK. So £117.99 for the whole kit. This, as I say, this is the new version. The old version was about the same price, and that comes with it as well. So I think altogether it comes to about the same as the individual bought items. So it's not really a saving, but it's hard to get hold of. And I was lucky to get hold of the desktop kit, which has been sought after, and looking forward to trying it out. So it's it's a new system just come out, and I thought I'd get the biggest and the full kit, as it looks pretty neat. Otherwise you're just having to get big keyboards onto it, and I thought I might as well get the set that matches. As you can see there, it's running a little bit warm. That symbol flashes up. Apparently, yeah, you can feel some heat, a tiny bit of heat from the top of the, but it's doing a lot of work at the moment. Not barely, it's barely warm on the top. But I think that symbol flashes up when it's detecting it's getting quite warm. It's not surprising really if it's doing so much. But there's a slight bit of warmth in the centre of the case. But, yeah, these are the standard colours for the Raspberry Pi, as indicated by the box. So I think you can get black, but I'm used to getting black keyboards, etc. So they won't get changed to get the Raspberry Pi colours. System is up to date. Your Raspberry Pi is now set up and ready to go. Please press restart to restart your Pi now. So the settings will take effect, or press later, we'll restart it now. Okay, well, I've just installed the new software, downloaded the updates online and installed it, and then rebooted the system. Just taking a look at the options for the first time. Chromium web browser. That looks pretty nice. I'll just sign into that and hold the video a moment. Okay, well, I've been set up my Raspberry Pi 4, 4 gigabytes onto my internet. I've now set up the web browser, which is Chromium. You just click on that, and it seems to be amazingly quick, no different than any other laptop, to be honest. I can still see that this is indicating a bit of heat there. I'll have to look into that, whether it just does that normally, because it's well, just warm, not really warm. You know, I can detect whether it's a bit warm underneath. And whether there's any cooling issues, I don't know. It's not hot or anything. It's just a bit warm. And the circuit board is right close to the bottom of the case, so whether there's a fan you can get to add on to it, I don't know if you can throttle it a bit. But as you can see, that BBC iPlayer has loaded up quite quickly. It's see if we can get it to, and that's quite amazingly quick, really. Far better than I thought. see if we can play part of Day 6 Wimbledon. So that's BBC being streamed. It seems pretty good to me. Full screen. I've not had one of these before, so I'm not sure. It's very watchable. Yes, it's scrolling very well. It's not lagging or anything like that. That's just me going backwards and forwards. And it seems to go straight into the items. Yeah, that is remarkably quick screen refresh. I'm very pleased with that. So it functions as, you know, a British computer that's incredibly cheap, full desktop, plugs into an old TV, HDMI, but these are 4K sockets, so I'm looking forward to trying them in 4K and seeing if the quality, but I mean, I'm not sure if the output's really, or if we can really expect the Raspberry Pi to be able to play video at 4K, but I think it's certainly going to be capable of quite a bit, and for the purposes of programming and whatnot, it's a great machine, and this kit is not expensive, and I'm quite pleased so far, so stay tuned.